Hey, welcome to day 25 of Breakfast in Biology. How are you doing?
Good morning.
So, today is a little bit different. Mrs. Smith and I have been talking a lot. So, one of the things that we've been trying to figure out this whole time is how to keep kind of teaching you biology, but do it in a way that's not overwhelming and not too much work. And so, as we've been looking through grades right now, we're noticing more and more students are falling behind. There's a lot of you that have everything done. And to you, awesome job. Hashtag HPSD awesome. You guys are doing a great job. We love you. Way to go. But, we want to we're at a point where yesterday we told you, here's a little video to watch and here's a test to take. And not many of you have been able to watch that video yet. Not many of you have taken the test yet. And so if we were to start something new today, we kind of feel like a lot of you wouldn't be on board with us, and we want you to be on board. So here's what we've come up with. Hold on to your seats.
Are we doing roll call or no? Okay. All right.
Well,
right.
Let's do roll call. Let's do it in a second. Let's get this out of the way. Then we'll do roll call. Here's what we came up with. We are not going to do anything new until Friday morning. Nothing. We're not happy about it because we like teaching new stuff, but we're not going to do anything new to Friday morning. We want you to take today, Wednesday, and Thursday to get 100% complete with everything. So, translation, transcription stuff. If you have not done the worksheets for translation and transcription and replication, you can still do them. We told you a while ago they were going to be half credit. Somebody questioned, well, why would I do something for half credit? Because you need to know that information to do the other stuff. You can't skip translation and transcription and think you'll understand mutations. It's like trying to multiply without knowing how to add. And there's going to be a test, so you need to do that. So that's number one. You have to do that. Aiden, it's a great question. I'll answer it right now. You can't move on if you're already finished because we don't even have the next stuff planned. It's a whole new world here. If you have not done the translation transcription quiz or the replication quiz, you should still do those. They will not be half credit because, and I'm going to tell them, I'm letting the cat out of the bag. They move automatically over. We're not going to go back and change your grade. Since we don't have to do any work to put that grade in, we'll give you full credit. Ed puzzles. If you haven't done ed puzzles, since we don't have to do any work to put that grade in, you'll still get full credit on that. The biotech assignment. You need to get that done. I know halfway down, I put a video in that if you had 20 minutes and you were bored and wanted to watch, you could watch. It's really cool. It's called The Footpath Murders. Some people took that, me saying, hey, if you're bored, watch this video as, hey, if you're bored, you don't have to finish the rest of the worksheet. That is not the case. You have to do the whole worksheet.
Please.
You don't have to watch the video. It's 20-some minutes if you don't want to. That's what the board thing was. For the video, not for the whole thing. Come on, people. I didn't spend all that time putting links into resources to help you get it done easier for you to not do it. That's the head slap emoji.
Right. So that won't be moving down to the half credit list. That'll stay at the top for those of you that emailed me and had questions about that, or I didn't grade it because you're like, I finished this, I turned it in. Well, but you didn't actually finish it. So I'm giving you some time to finish it.
Giving you time. The quiz. There's still a lot of people that haven't done that. That does not move over automatically. And it's really hard for us to figure out if there's 20 people or if there's 18 people that have done it and you slide in and do it all of a sudden, it's really hard for us to figure out that you did that. We've asked you to take a screenshot and send us the screenshot so we can put it right in the grade book for you. I will probably go back and look near the end. If somebody has everything done and that's missing, I will go check to see. Which brings me to another point. We do not grade 24 hours a day. We are not sitting at our computers salivating, waiting for you to give us something so we have something to do. So you can expect once a day, maybe twice a day, we will go through our emails and add assignments that you are making up. So if you make an assignment up an hour from now, you can probably expect either this evening or tomorrow morning, we will go in and grade that and put in the grade book. Please not email us 37 times between now and that time to tell us that you have it done. We will get it. We promise we will get it. We will get it the same expediency in which you turned it in. All right. And So what that means then by Friday, if you finish that stuff and you then take the test on the DNA unit, Friday morning when we come into the live stream, everybody should be done with everything. And then we're all at the same place and we're starting on the new stuff. We have about 5 weeks left. All right. There's no way we're going to cover everything that we were supposed to cover, but we're going to do our best as in depth as we were supposed to cover it, but we're going to do our best to give you kind of like a real general, here's what you would need to know, that kind of thing. All right. So that's the goal. What does that mean then for Wednesday and Thursday's live stream? We're not really 100% sure. We will communicate that with you tomorrow. It might mean that we do a quick check-in question answer session. It might mean that we just do Zoom sessions with our classes in case you have questions, which brings us to the last point. If you have questions, you need to reach out to us. Send us an email, send us a Google chat, get in touch with us, say, hey, look, I need some help. We will get online with you in a Zoom session. We will get online with you and help you understand it so you can get it done. The goal is to take today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and finish everything that you don't have done and get everybody caught up.
I mean, we're good, but we can't see the confused or frustrated looks through the computer. So if you don't tell us that you're lost, confused, frustrated, we don't actually know. So,
and I will say this, the excuse that I don't know what's going on, I don't know where the stuff is, we have trouble with that because we have at the beginning of the section of Moodle a list of things that were supposed to be turned in. We have all the things you were supposed to be doing in Firefly. We have everything broken down by day and week. You know, it's all in Moodle. You just need to go through it. And somebody even told me, I don't know what I'm doing because I can't watch the live streams. The live streams are all recorded and available for you to watch too, although those people will probably never hear me say this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I will say to Aiden, since he's one of my students, and Mr. Suter and I haven't talked about honors students. You all know the GPAs were pulled after this third marking period. I would really like to see my honors students complete their projects. So if you're done and you're through everything, you really should be starting to work on your honors project. And again, we have not talked about this, as Mr. Suter and I probably need to, on how we're going to do that, if I'm going to require it or if I'm going to suggest it. So as of right now, I'm simply suggesting it, that if you happen to be one of my honors students that are done everything, it would behoove you. It's good. If you're going into honors chem next year, you do not want to let yourself down when you've been working hard, and my projects have been excellent all year. Props to you all. You know what I mean? Don't let yourselves down and slack off now. Keep working through and do your projects and get them done and posted on your pages so that you have a compilation of everything that you've done and that you're ready for honors chem or honors physics if that's where you're going next year. So that would be my suggestion, you know what I mean, to those of you that are done in our head. And by the way, I realized I did boo-boo up my test, and those of you that maybe wanted to take it couldn't, you should be able to now if you finished the ed puzzle. Sorry.
Yeah, and I don't know what to say, because I know that the project they were supposed to do for genetics included this unit and the genetics unit, which comes after the next unit. So there was like a weird spacing in there. So we do need to kind of talk about that a little bit, but we'll try and get that out to you, honest people, here shortly. And that doesn't necessarily mean we'll do the same thing. So I think, did you want to show them the thing about labeling?
Oh yeah, I just want to. Let me share that real quick. So I want to show you something. When we're in the search drive, okay. So like this is my drive. You can see whose papers I was grading or looking at last. But when I start typing in, so like when we're telling you to title your papers, I just want to make sure you understand. So if I put in 2020-biotech-PD3, okay, and I want to look at third period, that is what I see. So when you're looking at this and you're like, hey, I'm in third period, I've done what I need to, or hey, I'm in first period, I've done what I need to, or hey, I'm in BC, I've done what I need to. Please realize that if you are not putting it in correctly, now sometimes it shows up if you don't, but it's a lot harder for me to find it if it's not right. So again, I don't want to be like calling people out for that, but at the same time, like I need you to understand that we've got some issues where I'm having trouble finding things, and I've got in my inbox right now 5,682 emails. So please realize that as I am sorting through, if you're like, well, it sent you an email. Yeah, 5,862 of them. And that's only my school email. So just please be cognizant that you are labeling that correctly. If you're not sure, check that as a document. I tried to make it as simple as I could for that. And I know that there was a few of you too that had some internet issues after that big storm and you like popped away for a little while. Like, I know that we're not in school for me to know you're absent. So like if you got sick, if you lost internet, you know what I mean? And I realize when you don't have internet, you can't really email me and let me know you don't have internet. But when you come back, email me and say, hey, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Suter, whatever, I lost internet for 3 days. You know what I mean? I'm a little behind. I need a couple more days. We understand, but we don't know if you don't tell us.
It's a lot of that. We don't know if you don't tell us stuff going on.
I never want to be. I have no clue who Infamous Alvarez is. Way to go being here day one. They said this is the first live stream. Snaps for showing up. So
yeah, I mean, she makes a good point. That whole thing about grading. I mean, I don't know what Mrs. Smith's process is, but I know every day what I've been doing in the morning is sitting down, pulling up my email and going through my email, one email at a time, and opening your document, looking at it, putting the grade in, going to the next one, opening the document, and deleting them as I go to try and get them all in. So that's how I'm doing it. So I'm taking, and that takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And there's a lot of you that haven't turned in work. So imagine what you would be doing to us if you all turned in work. We would be slaving. So you're saving us from work. So thank you for caring. We appreciate that. You don't want us to be overexerting ourselves, but you need to do the stuff. So with that, if you have questions, oh, my lurker, Emma, hi. Just because, you know, you're my lurker. If you have questions, ask them.
Yep.
And don't do this. Don't email, tell me you don't understand and you can't do it. And then when I email you back and say, okay, when do you want to get online and fix it? Never respond.
I just saw one of those that said, do you want to reply? You haven't heard a response in 5 days. Oh, okay. Great.
So Emma's here. Shay's here. The infamous Alvarez is here.
Brianna is here. Kirsten, Mark, Eli, Darius, Aiden, Gladys, Cohen, Maya, Finley, Annie, Zuli, Carissa, Alex, Supreme Ginger, Cameron, Alexis, William, Abby,
Cody Super was first.
Yeah, Emily, Jocelyn, other Abby, Hannah, Donald Trump, big boy. I think I said Darius, but I'll say it again just in case because he was second.
All right. Please spread the word to those friends and friends that you have that have bio that are not in the live stream. Spread that word that, you know, they have to Friday to get everything done. There's no new material. This would be a good time to, you know, I don't know, maybe start doing something. That kind of stuff. We really appreciate it. We love that you show up every day. We'll send something out in blind tomorrow to let you know if it's going to be a live stream or a Zoom session or what it's going to be. But really, we want you to focus. Those of you that are done, we just gave you a 3-day vacation. And you deserve it. Because you're awesome.
Or work on your honors projects.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just a little worried to tell them to do that because I'm not really sure what it needs to look like yet. But
no, it's okay. Mine have been really good, so I don't know what, you know.
What are you trying to say? What are you exactly trying to say? All right, so
I don't know, but Dominic showed up. I just think we didn't call him out yesterday, so calling him out. Elijah and Connor are here, and Kat's here as well. So.
All right, everybody. I mean, we wanted to be kind of short, and we just wanted to give you a heads up and give you time to get this stuff done. Get it done. We're almost there. I need help with the work.
Yes, I sent you back a message. I hope that you replied to that message instead of just resolving it.
Elijah said, then ask.
Yeah. So.
Google Chat's a great way to get a hold of me if you don't want to.
That works for me, Aiden. Whatever works.
All right. Yes,
Well-
then you have some time to enjoy.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, and I'll try to have something for y'all as far as that.
All right. Maybe we could do an honors session or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So is OG Infamous the same as Infamous Alvarez, and we're supposed to know who that is based on that? Because that doesn't help me.
Yeah, it's the same. It's nice to see you though, OJ. OJ. OG, he's infamous. All right. Nice to see y'all. You guys have a great day. You have anything to add?
No, I'm just,
I know. Seeing the names. Wishing we were seeing the faces.
I know. Miss them.
All right. We love you. Wash your hands. Have a great day. Eat your broccoli.